What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to Fire Pro Wrestling World Fighting Road, featuring New Japan Pro Wrestling. It is Solid Steel Sunday with a cage deathmatch. The semifinals have already begun in the ring. Today is the day. Your first shot at headlining the main event. The Icon. Oh man, I am so pumped. I am Big Papa pumped. The fiasco with carts really got me riled up, but at the same time, I'm grateful for it. Without carts taunting and backbiting, it would have taken me a lot longer to earn my spot in the main event. How's business? Making the big bucks yet? Oh yeah, sure thing here on YouTube. Honestly, I'd rather not think about all the money I'm not making here on YouTube. You've only just joined the SWA and you're already in the main event. That's pretty intense. You're really something special, you know? Hey, I've been meaning to ask, how is your Japanese so good? I'd tell you, but then I had to kill you. That's, alright, Steel. Really? What I want to know is, are you ready for this? The crowd roars. Sounds like the semifinals just ended. It's time. Vader time. It sort of reminds me of the day I competed for the Young Lion Cup. I thought I was nervous then, but now I'm shaking even worse. Of course you are. This is a great opportunity for you. Your whole wrestling career is riding on it. No pressure, huh? I know you're gonna win this. I've been dreaming. Why are you dreaming about me, Steel? That's weird. Okay, now you're starting to sound cheesy and kind of creepy. But thanks, Steel. And who cares if my career is on the line? I'm just gonna enjoy being in the spotlight on the ultimate stage. I mean, we're not in the Tokyo Dome, so how is it the ultimate stage? Whatever. That's the spirit. Go get him. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, Carts. The crowd roars. Kid, you got guts. I'll give you that. But you ain't got much in the way of brains. So I'm more of a Braun Strowman, not a Brains Strowman. I got it. Alright. The bell rings. You hear a slam. A solid steel cage has dropped down around the ring, trapping you and Carts inside. This is what you signed up for, but you still can't quite believe it. Believe it! You ready, freshie? I am. The question is, are you? You bet I am. The crowd around the ring is going absolutely crazy in anticipation of this match. The gong sounds, and the biggest match of your life begins. Oh, here we go! And so here we are on this solid Steel Sunday in the 5 p.m. slot, doing the dang thing, moving the dang carts. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh, he ducked the backhand. He ducked the backhand, Carts. You're so clever. Anyway, yes, it is Sunday. Welcome to the program. Got things to discuss today in the world of wrestling and 2K and all that good stuff. We are 26 days away, and we still don't have any gameplay or trailer, so that's kind of like, come on now, really? They are so late this year on just revealing things, considering that game's out on the 5th of October. They are so freaking late this year. But we did get a entrance for the Undisputed Era, which we'd seen clips of in the roster reveal last week. They uploaded the full entrance onto their YouTube channel. That's cool. Obviously, there are plenty of things to nitpick there that I'm not going to because, honestly, who cares? Like, here's the thing, right? People go, alright, well, how come you're picking on this or picking on that? Or, you know, these things actually aren't that important. Like, the crowd noise in that thing is not where it should be, right? And, alright, definitely no pinfalls here. It's just cage death. Got it. Well, I'm going to beat up Carts here for a while and then hopefully escape the cage after hitting some finishers. So, it's like, you know, why complain about the crowd noise? Why complain about, you know, not having the animations be timed properly? That kind of thing. And it's like, look at this year's game, right? Look at how little of a difference this year's game is going to be from last year's game in terms of actual new match types and graphics and whatever else, right? So, if you're doing minimal work on the other stuff, on your game engine stuff, then at the very least, all of your other details, making it the most authentic experience ever, should be top-notch, right? You would think so, but no. So, That is why these issues arise. In that every year they tell us how it's the most authentic experience you can get. And then all kinds of just small details are, or in the case of Lana and her hair, large details are not quite where they should be. And that ends up being why. How do I actually escape the... I don't know. I don't know. Carts? I don't know. But we've got up to hitting... Oh no, the big moves. The big moves. With the big boys. Spin them around and lay them down. In this cage. And catch your breath here. A little bit. Oh! The Pele kick. The Pele kick. Alright, Carts. Alright, Carts. I see you. I see you. It don't matter, though. It doesn't matter. Anyway. So, yes, there is that, and... Oops. That was too early on that thing. And so, it's like, at this point, I'm kind of done nitpicking with, you know... I'm not making videos on all these issues that are going to be in the game, because they're going to be in the game. And that's kind of the long and the short of that. But... once again, I'm sure we'll get that press release saying how it's so authentic to the in-ring experience. And I'm like, but it's kind of, like, it's a reasonable facsimile, which is not quite all the way there. And again, given more time, given more resources, given more money, they could totally get there. But they're not. They're not. And that's the same thing every year with that slug driver. Center of the ring. Climbing the cage. Carts, you done. Carts, you done. How do I get out of the cage? What? No. How do I shake the cage? Boo! No, no, no. That's bull. I couldn't shake the cage. He can shake the cage. No, we're doing that again. We're doing that again. Carts. Anyway, enough 2K19 discussion. I'm sure there'll be plenty more in the next 26 days of not having a lot of information. And I would imagine we'll get something. They'll have to show some gameplay before the game actually comes out, right? They'll have to, right? I mean, look, they don't have to, but if they actually want to sell, you know, copies, they probably should. They probably should have some actual, here's some in-ring gameplay, because we've seen pretty much a handful of entrances, and we've seen, you know, some cutscenes from their showcase mode. And that's it. That's it. Think about how messed up that is with under a month to go for that game being released. That is insane to me. But hey, what do I know? I don't make video games. Anyway, further rumor on this whole HBK in-ring return business is that it could be a tag team match playa, and it could be at that next show in Saudi Arabia on the 2nd of November. So one has to, I guess, assume that they would have HBK interfere during the Triple H match with Taker at the Super Showdown, and that would set up this tag team match for the show in Saudi. And I guess the big question there is going to be, who in the blue hell is going to be Taker's tag team partner? Because pretty sure Kane is a full-time mayor now. He doesn't have time to be flying over to Saudi Arabia to have a match. And honestly, that wouldn't look good to his constituents. And he wants to get reelected, I would imagine, at some point, doing a good job as mayor, so perhaps don't do that show. But if you don't have Kane, like if it's not going to be Kane, that's gotta be Kane, then who in the blue hell would you have as Taker's tag team partner? That's a good question. How many friends does he have that would actually be a tag partner for The Undertaker? I don't know. Like, that's actually a hard question for me to answer outside of Kane. I mean, you could have Daniel Bryan. They had the thing that one time with Kane and Taker and D-Bry. That happened. So, we can't ignore that, I guess. I mean, we could, but... I don't know. I don't know. But Cart's here. It's gonna get slug-drivered into oblivion. No, that's not... Can I just jump off? Alright. Alright. No, how do I shake the cage? How do I shake the cage? How do I shake? Okay, I went and looked it up. It's the big button, which I could have swore I hit that big button and it didn't do anything for me, so I don't know. Anyway, also, I was just thinking recently, Hell in a Cell is like, what, like next Sunday? We don't have a match yet for Nakamura to defend his US title against. Like, who is he even in a feud with right now, considering that Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton are doing Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton things? Who is Nakamura gonna fight? Is he gonna fight anybody, or are they just not gonna have him have the belt get defended at Hell in a Cell? I've seen some folks saying, oh well, what if it was like Mysterio when he came back? We'll fight Nakamura. I'm like, that could be cool. Certainly, I wouldn't mind having Ray on SmackDown. That could be awesome, but I think that is just some baseless speculation and wishful thinking, and not actually... There is no actual grain of fact there. So, you know, it could be cool, and I would be all about it, but we just don't know yet. So, there is that. But otherwise, not much else going on in the world of... What the hell was that? I wanted to elbow drop him. In the world of wrestling on this fine Sunday, so I'm going to hopefully finish this match successfully with Carts here, and then wrap things up for the day. And actually, before that, if you watch this far into the video, you are actually probably watching these videos and not just skipping over them, like most people are in this 5 p.m. slot. So if you're watching this after the fact, and you're wondering where the hell is episode 13, where the hell is more Fire Pro, I don't know yet. Because certainly it has underperformed in this 5 p.m. slot tremendously, and honestly, I don't want this channel to die, so I need to go do something else in this slot that's actually going to get views, and Fire Pro is clearly not that. So, unfortunate, but that is the way things roll sometimes. If not enough folks are watching it, then clearly it's not worth leaving in this spot. Obviously, I could pick it up somewhere else, I could put it on a live show, I could do other things, but being in this 5 p.m. slot is doing this channel no favors at this point. So that is kind of where things are at for the state of the 5 p.m. video. So perhaps I'll start up 13 tomorrow, perhaps I'll go back to 2K18 Universe, which is boring as hell, but people watch it, so look, I don't know. I don't have the answer. But I do know the answer is not Fire Pro. Unfortunately, I'm enjoying it, really. Like, I think it is fun, and I'm having a good time with the story they are telling. But it's pretty clear that if nobody wants to watch it, then why do it, I guess? Like, I'm not sitting here to be talking to myself, you know? Like, oh, that fighting spirit. That fighting spirit. Oh, my face! Carts? Come on now. Come on now. So it's like, certainly, I'd want to do, you know, the DLC when that hits of the Junior story, but probably not in this particular time slot, because clearly people just want to watch WWE. Like, I get it, in a way, because it's New Japan not as popular. Like, I understand that. But it's still a wrestling game, and I'm still sitting here doing the same kind of shot I would normally be doing, regardless of what wrestling game that I'm playing, which is discussing the news and what's happening in the world of wrestling. So, I don't know. I don't have the answer there, but clearly the answer is not Fire Pro. So, it's a shame, but it is what it is. And Carts here, I'm just gonna, well, that didn't, oh, the knee! He missed the knee! Carts gonna fly! That Swanton Carts! I can't figure out how to... Big! Big! There we go. No, what the hell, man? Big! Come on! This is some nonsense. Carts! No! Not again! Alright, how do I climb over? I had to hit the square button again. I had to hit it again. Guess what, Carts? You done, son. Attack Slug. Looking at his peeps. Winning the match. Bouncing around. Took like 5 tries. I don't care. I did it. Ha ha. You finally scramble out of the steel cage after winning your first main event in a death match. At that, the crowd roars. Attack! Attack! You shout at the top of your lungs to match the intensity of the crowd. Attack! Congratulations. That was great. You gratefully shake the hands with Solid Steel, knowing you could not have done it without him. Without warning, Carts leaps to your side. You instinctively take a defensive stance. I can admit when I'm wrong. You are no freshie. You are the best wrestler we've got. Carts reaches his hand out towards you. Don't trust him! And you shake it without hesitation? Really? In wrestling? When? when the crowd roars. Attack! Attack! Carts! Carts, don't chant for him. The crowd continues going wild, and the importance of this match begins to settle in. Let's go out for a night on the town to celebrate. I'm pretty tired. What are you waiting for? Get your butt over here. Can't say no to you, huh, Steel? Steel is grinning ear to ear as if he had won the match himself. You may only have just joined the SWA, but you've already learned so much. You wonder how Tanahashi, Nagata, and the Young Lions are doing. Look out, Japan. When I come back, I'll be bigger than ever before. As you admire the lights of the foreign city that has become your new home, you promise to push yourself to new heights. And there you go. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. See you next time, right here on this channel, and I'm out.